After some time, Shun regains consciousness inside one of the cube-shaped rooms. Among the survivors he discovers Takumi, his childhood friend, alongside Tiara, a quiet and reserved girl, and Tauka, a proud yet sharp-witted student. Shun feels disheartened realizing he's once again caught in the deadly game. He attempts to escape but finds every exit sealed shut. Tauka then declares that the only way out is by winning the game, arrogantly claiming his intellect will secure his survival. A screen suddenly activates, informing them that they must find keys to proceed. Soon after, 4 wooden dolls enter the room. They introduce themselves and lay out the game's rules. Each contestant will be blindfolded while the dolls move around them, singing. When the singing stops, the player must identify which of the 4 floating Kokeshi dolls is behind them, within 10 seconds. A wrong answer means death. However, if the dolls are defeated, one will self-destruct and release a key to unlock the door, advancing the survivors to the next stage. Tauka, full of confidence, volunteers first, followed by Tiara. Unfortunately, both fail the challenge and are killed. When it's Takumi's turn, Shun insists on taking her place. Using his phone, he cleverly distinguishes the dolls by their voices, having secretly recorded them earlier during Tiara's round. Thanks to this strategy, Shun successfully wins. Once the game concludes, one of the dolls explodes, dropping a key that Shun picks up. He and Takumi then exit the room. Outside, they spot a man fleeing from a grotesque doll. The man pleads for help, explaining that the dolls can't harm people who are holding hands. Shun and Takumi agree to assist, and the doll retreats, enviously remarking on the strength of their bond. Suddenly, a girl's scream is heard. Shun and Takumi rush toward the sound and find Ichika being chased by the same horrifying doll. Without hesitation, Shun grabs her hand, saving her. Shortly after, part of the wall crumbles to reveal a doll's face surrounded by 7 keyholes. The group reunites at the location, where 2 more contestants are already waiting. They tally their keys and realize 3 are missing. Just then, Amaya arrives with the remaining keys but kills his partner, revealing that only 7 participants can advance. When all 7 locks are opened, the doll face withdraws into the wall, revealing a passageway. A voice instructs them to put on provided costumes and proceed. It's then revealed that these deadly games are being broadcast nationwide. The next setting is a freezing room, where a massive polar bear appears, introducing himself as a creature who despises liars and those with dark hearts. The rules are simple: tell the truth or die. The bear's first question is about their favorite food. After everyone responds, the bear suspects someone is lying and gives them 2 minutes to identify the liar. They eventually accuse the person who said parsley, who is then brutally killed by the bear. The second question is whether they like Shun. Those who know him say yes while the rest say no. Still suspicious, the bear demands they point out the liar. The group accuses Takumi, believing their long separation makes her answer untruthful. Despite Shun's protests, Takumi is killed. Grief-stricken, Shun screams that the real liar is the white bear itself. Surprisingly, he's right. The bear's fur peels away, revealing it was black all along. With the truth exposed, the game concludes, and the survivors move on to the final challenge. The remaining 5 arrive at a temple. Inside, they're welcomed by 3 dolls who congratulate them. The dolls, named Fitness, Intelligence, and Imagination, introduce the final game: kick the can for it to end. One participant becomes the demon, while the others are victims. The demon hides a can and must locate the victims, naming them upon sight to imprison them. If the demon catches everyone and kicks the can, they win. However, if a victim kicks the can instead, the others win, but the kicker dies as the can is said to explode. They draw sticks to decide roles, and Amaya ends up with the red stick, becoming the demon. He hides the can and begins his search. 2 victims are quickly captured. Ichika sacrifices herself to distract Amaya, allowing Shun to escape. Amaya claims he doesn't need to find Shun to win. Defying Ichika's advice to stay hidden, Shun emerges in armor that conceals his identity. He challenges Amaya, saying he can't be identified. Amaya, annoyed, removes Shun's helmet. As he prepares to kick the can, he discovers Shun has chained him. Shun dives into the water, dragging Amaya along. As Amaya fights to free himself, he sees Shun remove the armor and crawl toward the can. Though Amaya escapes the water and rushes to the can, Shun gets there first and kicks it. They brace for an explosion, but nothing happens. The dolls reveal the blast was a lie, meant to increase tension. Shun and the others win while Amaya loses. Furious, Amaya grabs a doll, insisting he was chosen by God and shouldn't die. The dolls laugh, revealing no one was meant to die at all. Fireworks light up the sky as the survivors are given ice cream to celebrate. Shun finally confesses his feelings to Ichika and asks her on a date, which she happily accepts. However, as their ice cream melts, they notice messages on the sticks. Shun and Amaya's read "You live," while the others, including Ichika, see "You die." A doll kills the losers, causing Ichika to vanish before Shun's eyes. Shun and Amaya exit the cube, greeted by a cheering crowd calling them God's children. Amaya celebrates while Shun collapses in sorrow, stating that there is no God. One of the dolls corrects him, saying God does exist. The movie concludes with the revelation that the homeless man seen earlier is actually God.